Squirrel woke up early that morning. He was preparing to travel to Cluj in Romania. He had always loved Transylvania. That part of Romania has a lot of amazing forests, and a lot of his fellow squirrels were living there, so he had to prepare a lot of nuts and souvenirs for them. Also, he was very excited because he was going to visit his children friends in class 5B at Young School. They were a lovely bunch of children, friendly, clever, funny. They had invited him to go to the cinema. Well, it was not going to be TIFF, the famous film festival. But still, a day at the multiplex cinema at the Viva Mall is always fun. Popcorn and sweets, cool chairs, cool glasses, cool place. Suddenly, a buzz on his phone. A message from Christiana and Emma, from Cluj. Dear Squirrel, unfortunately, we need to postpone our mall adventure. Because of the coronavirus epidemic, group visits in crowded places have been cancelled. Would you like to join us for a movie day at the school? We promise you will like it too. Squirrel made up his mind in an instant. Of course, count me in. What are friends for? Around noon, Squirrel was in Cluj. It was still cold. It was February, but he just loved the city. His friends were waiting for him in the class. It was all hugs and laughter and jumping around with joy. Soon the movie started. It was a surprise for everyone. The teacher had prepared an older film. Summerhill, a film for smart kids, she said. No special effects, no cool actors. A film about school, really. It took them 5 minutes to realize the teacher was right. They loved the film. Summerhill was a very special school. It had a huge garden, a field, and a forest. Children could refuse to go to classes, but surprisingly they did not. They could choose what they wanted to study. You could study any language, astrology, riding bikes, building boats, incredible subjects. You could play all day in the forest, build tree houses. But more importantly, children were responsible for making decisions. And what decisions they made! They even won in a court trial against the Ministry of Education. It was the most democratic school, and its students became doctors and engineers and scientists. Squirrel and its children were fascinated. And look, unbelievable. There was a note that the school actually existed, that the film was inspired by real events. Wow, now that was something. They all decided to go home and read more. Squirrel played reporter. So, Sherban, please tell me what you liked the most. Sherban already knew the answer. I liked how the school wanted a trial that Ofsted has organized for them. I'm happy they got the right to welcome more students and teach them what is best for them. What a great film, said Squirrel. Thank you, Class 5B. I have to go now, but I will be back soon. Looking forward to that, Squirrel, said the children, all together.